Good morning, everyone. Hello, 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 and welcome to What's New Wednesday at Kimberbell on this Wednesday, November 27th, 2024. Probably a pretty busy time for many of you out there. We'll talk about that here today. If you are listening to the podcast, yes, that's what it's called. The podcast, you are listening to Machine Embroidery with Kimberbell. But if you're watching this on or YouTube or Facebook, you're watching What's New Wednesday, and it's the day before Thanksgiving. So my guess is a whole lot of you are either on the road or making pies or cleaning your houses, whatever it may be, getting ready for all your company. So thank you for spending a little bit of time with me this morning. Who do I have joining me today? It looks like let's see, Ellen from Southeast Minnesota. Hi, Ellen. And Rose, also from Minnesota. Good morning, Jane from Texas. And JC from Chinsening, Michigan. Good morning, Melissa from Montana. And who else? Pam from Illinois. Let's see, Katie from Houston, Texas. Betty Jo. Hi, my friend Betty Jo. Vicky says she is babysitting a grandbaby. That sounds wonderful. Bonnie from Chester, Virginia. Good morning. Tracy from Pennsylvania. She says normally Florida. So my guess is that you're with family right now, getting ready for the big day tomorrow. You know, it makes me want to break out in song. You know, it's the holiday season. Da, 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 da. I mean, I love this today. I love today because it's in anticipation of, you know, all the yumminess that will happen tomorrow, the togetherness and such. And then, of course, you know, all the other holidays after that. So kind of fun, right? Happy Thanksgiving to you too, Wendy, from Alabama. All right. Well, we have some fun things to talk about. And so, you know what? Let's go ahead and get started, shall we? Let's do some show and tell with Kimberbell. Here we go. Here we go. So, you have been making stuff. Oh, yes, indeed. Let's see what you've been making. Lots of Christmas gifts going on. I can see that happening. Please keep sharing because I think you're going to inspire everyone else and certainly myself. You're going to inspire me to go, ooh, that would make a great Christmas gift. So we've got some fun things to share with that. And then, of course, you've been working on your punch needle. So that makes me so happy as well. In fact, speaking of punch needle, before I show you the show and tells, you've got to follow our stories on Facebook and Instagram today. You probably know what stories are. It's usually like a little bubble at the top of your Facebook feed or Instagram feed. And, you know, cute Caitlin, who is our a content manager at Kimberbell, she's like, you know what? I am going to take my punch needle on the road today on her way out of town to be with family for Thanksgiving. And so I think she might take us along for the ride. So I can't wait to watch her stories because, you know, it's going to be fun to see how much can you accomplish, Caitlin, on a couple hour drive out of town. So yeah, follow along with her as she punches away. And I know a lot of you are also traveling for the holidays and have taken your punch needle along too, just like my friend Liz here. Hi, Liz. I hope you made it to your destination safely. She says, okay, on the plane, let's see how much I can accomplish. Oh, I forgot to get the rest of your testimonial there, but there she is. First of all, cute jacket, Liz. But second, she's taking her Christmas morning punch needle with her. I was so excited to see that. And so many people are asking, can you get the needle through TSA? And so far, so good. I haven't heard otherwise, but I've been in 3 different airports since I started doing punch needle and no problems at all. So let that be maybe a little tip for you, that it's very possible to do this on the airplane, like Liz did. So way to go, Liz. I can't wait to see it all done. Please post pictures when you're ready. Okay, this one, actually, I've got two different images to show you. You may have seen this on our regular Facebook page too, because we were so excited about it that Melanie posted this. And could that picture be any more perfect, right? It's perfect. You've got the Hallmark Christmas movie in the background. You've got a raging fire. You've got a blanket. You've got your little sweetheart Ruby, in this case, little puppy. And look at those eyes on Ruby. Are you kidding me? Melt my heart. And then, of course, your Kimberbell punch needle. So this is what Melanie said about that. She says, got one of the new Kimberbell punch needle kits. I loved how quickly it comes together. It only took an evening to whip up while watching a Christmas movie. So much fun. Thank you, Kim and your team, from Melanie M. and her fur baby, Ruby. Okay, that is just too cute for words, right? Anyone else doing that right now? So fun. I'm can't wait, because my mom is coming over. We're going to my sister's for Thanksgiving, and we're all going to punch needle afterwards. So I'm really excited about that. Okay, this one, let's see, comes from Allison. She says, finish the punch needle and bloom kit. The YouTube videos were a great help, especially with the French knots. They always give me trouble. Looking forward to starting the next kit and the Punch and Munch event on December 4th. Yes, there's a plug there. Way to go. On December 4th, we'll talk about that a little bit more in detail today, but we're going to have a punch along, our very first Punch and Munch, which is going to be a whole lot of fun. So I hope you'll join us for that. That's next Wednesday, December 4th. Okay, this one comes from Jessica. She says, a little bit of football in the background while I have my craft time. I love Kimberbell punch needle. I can't believe how easy it is. Jessica, bravo, bravo. I know this was her first one. And so that just made me so happy to see that. And of course, you know, watching a good football game in the background ain't too shabby too. I noticed that there was a lot of Ohio State fans that commented on her post, because yes, she had the Ohio State football game on in the background. No matter what team you're rooting for, punch needle doesn't care. Punch needle is your friend, no matter what the team is, right? So whip it out and have a whole lot of fun doing that while you're doing other things as well. Okay, couple other ones that included some ideas for Christmas gifts. I loved this. This comes from Cindy. She says, it's beginning to look a lot like Christmas. My friend asked me to make her some mug rugs to gift. Use nothing but Kimberbell fabrics and all Kimberbell designs. Thank you, Cindy. You're so kind. She says, I punched my entire Christmas morning project while waiting for the mug rugs to stitch out. You really can punch anywhere and anytime. Thanks, Kimberbell. Well, thank you, Cindy. Yeah, she makes a very good recommendation there, is that while your embroidery machine is doing its thing and stitching out, you got some time to punch, right? So she was able to do a whole lot of stuff in, you know, a few hours probably. So way to go, Cindy. Let's take a closer look at your mug rugs. If you're looking for just a quick, easy, so darling gift to give to coworkers or friends or family or whatever, how about doing a mug rug like Cindy did? And boy, she's getting them from all different volumes. So we're going to give you a link to all the different volumes. And you know, pair it with a little mug and maybe some hot cocoa, or, you know, if you do one that has to do with like a book and reading, pair it with a good book and a mug. I just think there's a lot of possibilities with that. Now, Cindy also shared some up close photos of her mug rugs. So darling. Boy, I think, Cindy, that came from volume 1, didn't it? I love that one. Bless My Bloomers. That's a fun one. And this one with the bunny, and I love the flamingo that says, I'm still standing. So very nicely done, Cindy. And then, of course, like she said, she threw in some punch needle while the machine was doing its thing. And look at hers. Oh my gosh, Cindy. Cindy, was that your first time doing punch needle? Let me know in the comments if you're watching right now. It looks fantastic. And boy, I'm telling you, it makes me so happy to see that people, even if they have no experience with this at all, are having a whole lot of fun with punch needle. How many of you guys are planning on doing it tomorrow? Let me know in the comments, because I think that would be really fun as a family gathering type of activity, right? After the big meal. This one also I loved because, again, mug rugs make the perfect gift. This one comes from Linda. She says she's been busy making mug rugs for Christmas presents. Look at that. Again, she's bringing them all out from all different volumes. Let's take a closer look at a couple of them. This is The Mountains Are Calling and I Must Go. Very nicely done. Love the fabrics on both of those. And then this one, Not Today, I'm Booked. So there's an example of one that would make a great little, a little gift basket of sorts, where you would put the mug rug, maybe a book, or maybe a gift card to, a bookstore, and then possibly a mug and some tea bags or something. I just think it would be so darling. So way to go, everyone. Keep posting your pictures, keep sharing it all, because man, it makes my day. I just love, you have no idea. I hope you do, but I hope you realize, like, when I see this stuff coming across the Bellas and Fellas page, I'm telling you, I get so excited about every single one of them. And so does our team. So keep sharing. It's just a whole lot of fun to see it all. So let's see. Oh, Lisa says mug rug, book, gift card to a bookstore, all in a rope bowl. There you go. Add in a rope bowl. That would be really, really fun. Yeah, everyone is loving the mug rugs. Lisa saying, I so love the book one. I do too. And by the way, we've got some more really fun book stuff coming out here soon too, into next year, that I think you're going to love too. Oh, Linda, totally agree with this. And you're right. She says, I put my mug rugs in wooden trays from Dollar Tree with a mug filled with candy. I love it, Linda. If you don't know what Linda's talking about, there's these cute little wooden trays. You've probably seen them on the Kimberbellas and Fellas page, because a lot of you have run to Dollar Tree and purchased these little wood trays for $1. Maybe it's $1.25 right now. But anyway, she's saying she gifts it with the tray, with the candy in the mug. So darling, love it. Absolutely love it. Okay, so there you go. From your fellow Bellas and Fellas. There's some fun ideas for you. All right, let's talk new background quilting, shall we? We have a brand new, again, large scale. Yes, we love the large scale designs. We love them all, right? We love them all, but we especially are loving the large scale designs that makes it feel so much like you took it to a long arm quilter, right? And boy, a large scale also means you're going to get it done super fast. So when our team showed me what this week's design was, I thought, a lot of people are going to be pretty darn excited about this one, because it's perfect for the baby quilts. If you're looking to do a quick and fast and easy and all the things baby quilt, this may just be the perfect design for you that you will use over and over and over again. You ready to see it? Let's take a look. Here we go. It's the large scale background quilting with the little baby bear, baby rattle, and the little letter blocks and the stars. I just think that is as sweet as can be. Oh, you guys, are you loving that like I am? So darn cute. So one new one today. Yeah, people are like, oh baby, oh baby. Sandy says cute blocks, and Melissa says she is so excited. Yeah, that's a good one to have in the old background quilting toolbox, right? Because you'll be using it all the time. And like, if you're thinking, gosh, I really don't have time to piece or applique a quilt. Now, you could make it super simple and make it, just like a layer cake of blocks, right? Or you could take like a yard and a half of fabric and just make a plain quilt top, right? With just one piece of fabric, and then use the background quilting to really give it a whole nother look and dimension and feel. And it would be so darling, right? Because you use the quilting as your fabric design, so to speak, right? And you could put some minky on that, and it would really, like a solid color of fabric would really show off that background quilting so well as well. So don't think, gosh, I don't have time to make a quilt. Quilt a quilt, right? Quilt some fabric, turn that into a quick and easy quilt. So kind of fun stuff right there. Thank you, background quilting team at Kimberbell, the Fab Five, I call them. Those ladies knock it out of the park every time, don't they? All right, now, speaking of that being a background quilting design and digital download, guess what? You may have seen on our homepage today that we have a brand new Thanksgiving sale. Boy, it goes from today, I believe, through Cyber Monday. Okay, so it would be today, tomorrow, Black Friday, Small Business Saturday, Sunday, and Monday, Cyber Monday, I think. Anyone from Kimberbell, correct me if I'm wrong, if it's Sunday or Monday. But in any case, it's as a digital download sale like nothing ever before. Well, actually, we did it one time before, and you guys were beyond excited. You came through with going, you know what? These sales don't come around often. I'm going to take advantage of it. And you could use it on all regularly priced digital designs. That could mean a background quilting, but any digital download that is at a regular price is on sale. And the more you buy, the more you save. Are you ready to see the savings? It's insane, you guys. So you want to take advantage of it. It doesn't happen often. If your order goes between $1 and $50.99, you're going to get 20% off. A little bit more, you're going to get 30% off on all those digital products. A little bit more, you're going to get 40% off of all those projects. And if you're going, you know what, now is the time to stock up on all the background quilting designs of your heart's content, 50% off. You guys know we like never do that. Maybe once a year or maybe twice a year. But now is the time. If you've been eyeing some background quilting designs or any digital designs that are a regular price, the more you buy, the more you save. And I believe the discount just comes off automatically when you hit those levels. So, woo, that's pretty darn good. I'm really excited for you guys to be able to get a whole lot of stuff this weekend. All right. So there you go. All right. Karen is asking, do you have the background quilting for DDE for 2025? Of course, Karen is referring to the mystery quilt for 2025. And Karen, I have some really good news for you. That background quilting is already included with the mystery quilt for 2025. And we're actually going to talk about that quilt today. So stay tuned. I'll give you all a whole lot more details, but it's really cool. Okay, Lisa says it does say till Monday. Woo! I thought so. Cyber Monday would be your last day to do that deal. And again, yep, Kathy, digital only, but boy, you're going to have a whole lot of fun there putting that into your cart. The more you buy, the more you save. Okay. Stacy is asking a really good question, and I'm going to give a shout out to our team to ask for the answer. All right. She says, does purchasing non-digital downloads count towards the total? For example, I want to buy the strawberry mug rug. Would that add to my total to get 50% off of the digital files that are part of that? Or is it just solely digital downloads? And you know what? That is a great question. And I wish I knew, but someone from Kimberbell is going to know for sure, and they'll let us know in the comments. Okay. And if I see that, I'll shout it out because that is a great question. All right. So what else do we have going on? Oh, we have a deal of the week happening, folks. We've got 2 deals going on. You're loving the mystery grab bags, and that's why we keep bringing them back. About once a month, we'll bring out a mystery grab bag, and you get a whole lot of product for a whole little price, and it's a mystery. So if you're not into mysteries, don't add it to your cart. But if you're like, yeah, I'm gonna give it a try. I'm gonna grab a mystery bag that's going to give you a whole lot of value for a very small amount, then check that out. Mystery grab bags up for sale again for this month. And then we also have another screaming deal of the century. Let me tell you, it's amazing. And it's because this product is a few years old and we still have some of it sitting in our warehouse. And you know, when that happens, we're going to give you a good deal to move it on out. But even though it's old, it's still really good, as I say. And let me tell you, I've got the actual sample here to show you. I've got some pictures to show you. Do not miss. If you have not made Cup of Cheer yet, now is your time. Now make this your sign to say, you know what? I haven't done it, and I'm telling you, you probably won't get it done by Christmas, or certainly not by December 1st when the countdown begins, right? We know that. We know that. We embrace the fact we're not going to get that done, right? But, oh my gosh, but you could get it right now for the best deal ever, where you would get the book and CD while the supplies last at Kimberbell. Like I said, there's only a certain amount left on our warehouse shelves. We got to move that on out. So you're going to get the book and CD with all the designs. Okay, you're going to get the embellishment kit, amazing, and you're going to get the background quilting files, all for a crazy low price. Are you ready to see this? So cute. Okay, so where do I start? Let me show you. You know what I'm going to do? Let's get you excited by showing you a little video about it. And then I will show you the actual, and I will show you some pictures. How's that? Let's take a look. Now, once again, you're not going to get this done by December 1st. That's totally okay. Be okay with that, right? But as you look at this quilt, I want you to look at all the specific like applique pieces that are in there, the blocks that are in there, and go, okay, I'm going to do this maybe for next year as a quilt, but this year I'm still going to grab it at such a great deal because I can use these designs in other ways, like on tea towels, as we say, on tote bags, on zipper pouches, on you name it. You could do it, okay? So here's a look at the video, and then we'll take a look at the quilt. All right, there you go. Pretty cool, right? That is such a fun quilt. And as people have mentioned, I put a few of those comments on there. It is such a fun quilt to make. It's an heirloom piece. You're going to absolutely love the process of doing it. Okay. Someone also asked, would this bundle be included in the digital download sale? And it would not, because it's already it's not at full price. It's at a really low price. All right. So you wouldn't get an additional savings on that. But anyway, so but it is a steal of a deal, and that's because it's older. Now, can I tell you something really cool? A few years ago when this came out, I tried my darndest to make every block and put this quilt together and all the things. Okay. I was so excited to finish this quilt. But time just got away from me and I just couldn't get it done. So I actually ended up using those blocks on other projects. And so I was mentioning that somewhere. I don't know if I mentioned it on What's New Wednesday. I don't know if I mentioned it at an event I was at or at a class, but there's a really special new friend of mine out there named Shelly. I think she might be on right now. Shelly, if you're out there, this is a shout out to you, who surprised me last year by saying, you know what, Kim, I made that quilt for you. What? Is that like a labor of love or what? I was like in tears, you guys. I could not believe that she made me this quilt. So now I have this quilt thanks to this wonderful gal, Shelly. Big shout out to you. And now I can hang it up at my house this year. I'm so excited. I hung it up last year too. So this is the quilt. Have a cup of cheer. And as you can see, I mean, can you believe that? Yeah, Heidi says, wow. I know, Heidi. Wow, wow, and wow again, right? But this goes to show you, look, she even embroidered, she put the Christofferson family in that wreath. So she personalized it. Okay, amazing, amazing. But you can see all the sweet little blocks. We're going to talk about all of them and why this is considered an Advent quilt. Look, there's a little pocket there, and you pull the little ornaments out of the pocket. Oop, right there. You pull little ornaments out of the pocket and you put them on the tree. So cute, right? There's the little station wagon that reminded me of my childhood. And you might be thinking, well, gosh, what are these like strings? And, look at the doors that open up. Are you kidding me? And you open up the doors and there's little pockets and you have a little pocket right there that you put stuff in. And, you tie things in these bows, in these strings. And that's because this is considered an Advent quilt. Now, when I designed this quilt, I was giddy the entire time. I'm telling you, every little block that I was like, ooh, what could we add as an Advent quilt? Or what kind of block or what kind of theme could we add to this to make it so that there was an activity to do each day? And that's why so many people out there have made actually multiples of these. Oh yeah, for their family members. Now, if you can't make multiples, don't worry about it because you would be just like me and we're going, okay, one and done, right? One and done is what I often say. It's hard for me to make multiples of things, but I know people out there, Bellas, who the last few years have made like 8 of them because they had 8 families that they were gifting to, and they wanted each family to have this like heirloom type of quilt in their home to look back on for years to come. I saw people that made 4 of them. I saw people that made 2 of them. Okay. You could even make them for a friend like Shelly did for me. Holy cow. But nonetheless, pretty awesome stuff, right? Look at the background quilting that is in some of these blocks. It's phenomenal. It is just so darn cute. One of my favorites, I gotta find one that has it, a block that has it. It's the snowman. Do you see? I don't know. Let's see. Do you see the snowman in that block? Oh my gosh, I absolutely adore that. I'll show you some better pictures here in just a minute of the quilting. But do you see how each day there's something new that happens? So like on day number 1, you unzip the present, and inside could be like a little treat. It could be a little note. It could be like maybe it's a scripture that you want to read for that day. Maybe it's a Christmas activity, like today we're going to bake cookies, or today we're going to look at Christmas lights. There's just so many different things that you can do with this. Look at even like this darling little house. It was day number 6. There's a pocket in the window, and you could like roll up a little, again, a little something, a little note that would give you an activity to do for the day. So many possibilities again, right? And to keep track of all those little things, we also recommended there's this, well, this design is part of it, but we recommended getting like one of our zipper pouches, and you could put, you know, all your little things that you add to the quilt in them. So for example, on days, oh my gosh, where are all of these here? Oh, here we go. On days 14, 18, and 22, you actually hang these sweet little stockings across one of the blocks. Okay, so there's a string there, and you hang those up. How cute is that, right? Or remember the little wreath that Shelley put the Christopherson family on? Let's see. Well, you know, on that day, you can add the bow to the top of the wreath. So they're just these interactive elements that just make it really, really fun. How about this candy cane? This one goes, I believe, yeah. Let me bring this down here. On day, let me stand up here. Day 13, you got this little mug here, and you put the candy cane in it. So do you see how it's just building off of each other? It's so stinking cute, you guys. And then like you could wrap some candy or a little Barbie or Matchbox car or something on the days that have like these little strings. You just wrap it up in there, and then someone could get, you know, that item that day. Or look at the cup of hot chocolate with the mini marshmallows. You actually, in the embellishment kit, there's the little marshmallows. Hold on, it fell. Okay, I'm back. There's little mini marshmallows that you can add to that, and all the Velcro and everything is also done on the embroidery machine. So it will show you like exactly where to place it, and then it stitches over it, and now you just have your Velcro on there. So, okay. And can I just say how much I love the snowman block? Look at that. Okay. This is one of my favorites right here. It's hard to show on here, but look at how sweet that snowman block is. Can you see doing something with that? And then you could put, oh my gosh, where did it go? The little birdie. Oh, it fell. Hold on. Okay, look how cute. On that day, our little Kimberbell bluebird that often makes its appearance gets placed with Velcro on his hand. You guys, if you have not gotten this yet, this is your sign. Look how stinking cute all of these things are. Oh my gosh, look at the little window, also has a pocket. I'm telling you, it's so cute. Now, if you're sitting there thinking, I'm new to machine embroidery, I don't think I could do that. I'm telling you, I have seen testimonial after testimonial where people have said, cup of cheer is what totally sold them on getting an embroidery machine, and they made it as their very first project. Now that's quite an undertaking, absolutely, no doubt about it. But They did it for their first project. So that goes to show me it can be done. We have tutorials, all the things. Okay. So anyway, very fun stuff. Once again, you get the book and CD, the background quilting, the embellishment kit. We don't have the fabric kit. Shops, like I said, it's several years old. So shops may have the fabric kit still, or they might, be able to put together some fabrics for you, or it's also very scrap happy too. So you could dig into your stash and find some really darling Christmas fabrics. All right. Or even just, the colors for sure. Now, someone says, I didn't realize it was an Advent quilt. Yeah, it's an Advent quilt. And for all 25 days, there's something new to do. But I will say, we put the numbered step, I believe, as like the last step on there. And we did that for a reason, because if you don't want to make it as an Advent quilt, just stitch it as a regular Christmas quilt. You don't have to have the numbers placed on each of the blocks. So don't worry about that. That certainly can be taken off. It's just skipped that step, and just have it, just as a regular Christmas quilt. But if you want to make it interactive, that's a whole lot of fun too. Now, I have to show you one of my favorite blocks, because this reminded me of my childhood. This is why I put this block together, because I thought it would remind a lot of you of either your childhood or raising your children, right? But it is the station wagon with the brown paneling on the side. How many of you had that station wagon? Ours was actually yellow. It was a yellow station wagon with the brown side paneling there. But oh my gosh, how many of you rode in the back? That was my sister and I. That was our favorite place to be, because do you remember that? You would ride in the back of the station wagon and the seats faced backwards so we could wave to everyone behind us. That just was nostalgic for me, and it brought back so many memories. And so for this one on day 24, you get to place the tree on top of the station wagon. How adorable is that, right? Really, really fun. So lots of fun to be had. Now, you also have an option of doing a little bug card too. So you've got options there. And then at the very end, All Hearts Come Home for Christmas, there's a little musical heart that gets placed there, and it's number 25. Are you guys so excited? If you made this, will you let us know in the comments what your experience was like, so other people might be inspired to say, oh yeah, I could do that too. Karen says, I had that station wagon. No panel though. Yeah, the panel, I'm telling you, pretty cool stuff, right? Oh yeah, I love that, because I think people can certainly relate to so many of the things, the traditions that we might have, going to cut down a Christmas tree, going to watch the Christmas lights, all the things. JC says ours was an ugly green. Yeah. Oh, I love your comments. Let's see. Katie says, my dad used to threaten my sister. She was getting a wood grain station wagon for her 16th birthday. Hey, you know what? I bet like today kids would die over something like that, because it would be like the party bus, right? It would be, yeah, you throw all your friends in a station wagon like that. Oh my gosh. Okay, there she is. I knew she might be on. Shelly, she says, loved making it for you. I have another one on my multi-needle as we speak. Love this quilt. My favorite for sure of all times. Well, big shout out to you, Shelly, because that was pretty awesome for sure. All right. And Jill asked, can you get just the embellishments? Yeah, you would pay the full price on embellishments, but you are able to get just the embellishments if you'd like that. Okay. Lots of people having the station wagon. So fun. So fun. All right. So that's available now. I just couldn't wait to share more with you about it, because first of all, it meant a lot that, someone made that for me. So think about what that could do for someone else, like in your family and such. To receive a gift like that, how do you even thank someone for that? It's priceless, right? And it's something that I will certainly passed down to my kids. In fact, they're probably going to fight about it. So I might have to make another one or two or three eventually, right? But this one, it's mine. It's staying at grandma's house the whole time. All right. Let me just show you a few other quick pictures here so you can see what's in that bundle. Oh gosh, it's so cute. Okay, so again, this is the quilt, but think beyond the quilt, all the other things you could do with those blocks. Here are some up close pics there of hanging the stockings on the certain days. Again, if you don't want to put the numbers on it, that's totally okay. You would just skip that step. There we have the bow at the top of the wreath. We've got the presents that have the zippers that open up for a secret little pocket to put a little something special in. The little Kimberbell bluebird right there, sitting on the snowman's hand. Oh, I love this picture. You can see that grandma and those little grandkids are so excited to see what next to put up on that quilt. Isn't that the cutest little picture there? There you can see the little mini marshmallows in the hot cocoa cup. Oh my gosh, fun stuff. So with that bundle price, you're going to get the book and CD with all the designs. You're going to get the embellishment kit. Here's a look at what the embellishment kit includes right here. And then we've got the background quilting designs. You can see 1, 2, 3, is that 7? 7 different designs. I'm just going to pull a few of my favorite. Look at that. And again, when you get this background quilting, think beyond the quilt, because look how cute those trees would be, the stockings. Oh, there's my favorite, the snowmen. Do you see how even the snowmen are the exact applique design as well? It just like fits so perfectly. Everything coordinates so well together. And even the borders, look at those darling houses as the borders. I'm picturing a table runner with just those houses going across all 4 borders. How cute would that be? And then just doing a fun Christmas design inside that table runner. That would be pretty darn cute. So there you go. Okay, now moving on to some other new things you might have missed. Last week, we talked about and showed you all the brand new appliques and the coordinating leather totes that you guys have loved. Those are some new blanks. So this is from Everyday Appliques. And I'm going to show you some of those designs here a little bit more up close, but we put them on the brand new leather totes that also came out last week. So I know a lot of you have been ordering from your local quilt shop, favorite shop online. If you don't have one of those, we've got them as well for sale on our website. Here's a look at Everyday Appliques. Some of the designs. My soul is fed with needle and thread. Of course, we put that on one of the new leather totes, the turquoise tote, which you love, but you could put that like on a bag. You could put it on all kinds of things, right? How about this one? This says, when life gives you scraps, make a quilt. Absolutely. And on that leather tote, perfect for keeping your scraps in your sewing room, right? Be a fun little gift to someone who sews or quilts or embroiders. With you, I am home. That's another applique that's part of this. All of the heart eyes. I thought that was so cute. They actually used some pink vinyl for those glasses, and it'd be so darling for Valentine's Day. How about this one? Happiness is homemade. I think this would be a great like housewarming gift or a gift for, a bridal shower filled with maybe an apron and maybe some kitchen utensils and such. How about this bunny one for Easter or spring? I think that is absolutely adorable. How about this one? I was told there would be snacks. I saw someone, I think, posted on the Bellas that they were making that for someone for Christmas and then filling it with snacks. I thought that was a really cute idea. All of these designs, again, are all part of the brand new Everyday Appliques. Lost socks, seeking soulmates. Who needs that in their laundry room, right? Here's a good one just for all the birthdays. And what a great gift to give that says happy birthday. It would be so fun to to gift that, and then the person could turn it around to the blank side of the tote to use every day in their home, right? So it's the gift that keeps on giving, but you gave it to them for their birthday. Or this one, super cute. You're my lucky charm. So there's a whole lot of designs on there, on the Everyday Applique CD that can be used on just about anything, right? But we are showing them on the brand new leather totes. So let's take a look at a little video showing that both the appliques and the totes all together. Okay. So pretty fun. Hold on just a minute. I'm just sending a quick text to my team to ask a question. Okay. Okay, I'm asking about, does it include everything for that sale? I know it's on the digital products, but does it include if you add other things? Okay. Okay, there we go. So yeah, lots of fun. Lynn is saying the totes are amazing. Carol says she loves the Easter Bunny. Denise said, love the color of the totes. Yeah, what's fun about that, Denise, is that you guys may remember we asked you what colors would you want? And we gave you a variety of colors to choose from. And we chose your top 4 colors, which was turquoise, red, the blush, and black, because black is great for neutral or as a neutral or, you know, Halloween and such. So people are loving those colors, and we love the projects because, or the planks, because they can be stored flat. They open up, can be stored flat, and they can be placed on your machine really easily because they store flat, which is pretty cool. Now, in addition to everyday appliques that go on those totes, we do have 2 web exclusive project bundles that are also now available. And the only way to get these designs is to buy it in the kit. But what you're buying in the kit is also a leather tote that it goes with. So it's kind of nice because you probably would be buying the leather tote anyway, right, for a project like this. So let me show you what those 2 web exclusive project kits are, so that you can give it a try. This one would make a great neighbor gift, or, you know, coworker gift, hairdresser gift, whatever. Christmas calories don't count. I love that. And here you can see how it lays flat. Isn't that awesome? So by being able to lay it flat on the bed of your embroidery machine, it makes it so simple to embroider. And because, I wish I had one here to show you, but because there's a flap that you lay down on your machine, you stitch your design, and then it folds over on itself so that you don't see the ugly side, right, of your stitches or your stabilizer. So that's pretty awesome. We absolutely love these blanks. And in that kit, you're going to get not only the leather totes, but if it has glitter or fabric or felt or any of the things, all of the things, even the topping for stitching onto leather, all of that's included in that one kit and the design. So you stitch it on your red leather tote in this case, and now you have that exclusive design that you can use over and over and over again on so many other projects, like tea towels, or maybe you want to purchase extra blanks, right? So that is all part of that exclusive kit. It's Christmas calories don't count. And boy, I think I'm just going to apply that mantra in my life over the next month, right? And then the second one that's exclusive, and I saw that someone already made this one for somebody else for Christmas on the Bella's page, but this one is Squeeze the Day. I love that on the turquoise. And your kit would also come with the turquoise tote and all the fabric and embellishments and the topping that you put over the tote so that when you stitch it, your stitches stay on top of the leather and not sink in too deep, right? So how darling is that? And if you wanted to gift it, how cute would it be to put, throw in an apron, a tea towel. Maybe someone has a kitchen that is all in citrus. My kitchen is all about the lemons. And so I'm so excited to make that for my kitchen and have some fun stuff sticking out of it as well. So both of those exclusive project kits are also now available. All right. Okay, now the next thing on my list to talk about real quick is the Punch and Munch, the Punch and Munch. Okay, so we talked about doing a punch along, much like a sew along here. And so we're doing our first one. We're calling it the Punch and Munch Christmas edition. So any of these 4 designs that are Christmas designs, if you've been waiting to stitch them out with me and some friends, because we're going to have our first Punch and Munch, which means we're going to have food and we're going to have punching going on, right? Now, if you're joining us, of course, virtually, like you will be, this is next Wednesday, then we'll talk about the foods, right? But bring your own munchies wherever you are, and let's just have a good time together. And, we'll give you some fun tips and ideas for not only the punching itself, but the munching, right? All the fun snacks that you can have for Christmas. And so, myself and a special guest or 2 or 3 will be joining you to do the punch along. So here, it's not too late to get your kits. Well, if you live pretty close, you could probably get them in time for next week. But even if you don't, look at what everything's included, and you could still just join us for the fun, because we're going to have a ton of giveaways, prizes, some fun, trivia, games, all of it while we're punching along. And this is what your punch needle kits include: everything you need except for an iron. if there's appliques in it, you are going to need an iron, so we don't include that in the kit. And if you've got some scissors, you want some scissors and a little bit of tape if you are tracing your design. So anyway, we're going to come with our designs already traced so that we don't have to take the time to do that. So if you wanted to prep for it, just go ahead and already trace your design, and then we'll work on it. So that is the Christmas one. I believe my guest is going to be doing that one. This is the gift this season, which is so darling. Look at everything that's coming in your kit: the pre-cut, pre-fused applique design, the little wood tag, the beads, the yarns, all the things, the monk's cloth that's already been stretched on a frame. It's all in the kit, which is so nice. And of course, you get the bag that it comes in, which is really nice because it's a reusable zippered bag that you can use for other projects, right? That you're doing. We've got the truck that's also still available. So cute. Here's all the stuff that is included in that truck. You see the cute little faux wooden frame, really fun stuff. Okay, so if you've been looking like you're going, okay, I want to do this, and I think it would be a whole lot of fun to punch along with Kim and a few other special people, and then join us next Wednesday. It's a What's New Wednesday takeover where we're going to be punching these fun projects. And the snowflake, okay, the snowflake, you guys are loving the snowflake. And I have some very specific tips for doing that snowflake. Take a look at everything that's included in your kit there. Here's some up close. You see the little gems and the stitching. And, whoa, hold on just a minute. And here's the project bag. Again, it's not too late to get them. So whether you've got one to do with us next week for the punch along, or you are thinking, well, I'm going to try it, so I'm going to watch the punch along, just join us. It's going to be a whole lot of fun. Next week, next Wednesday, we're taking over What's New Wednesday, so it's at 10 a.m. If you'd like a reminder, we have a link that you can just click on and it will give you a reminder to watch. It'll be on Facebook and YouTube, and it will always be available to watch at a later time if you cannot join us live. All right? Okay, so that's another new thing that's happening. And did I mention prizes and giveaways and all kinds of fun stuff? Yeah, we're going to have a good time. It's the Punch and Munch Christmas edition. There may be some Christmas music. I don't know. Maybe we'll have someone's come and sing. I don't know. It's just going to be fun. So join us next week. Okay. Now, finally, I know a lot of you have been asking about this. And so I am so excited to finally tell you just a little bit more about digital dealer exclusives for next year. As you may know, or may have heard from your quilt shop, that this is something that, first of all, is exclusive to quilt shops who are part of the Digital Dealer Exclusives program. And for the past 5-6 years, we've always done a single project for that month. But we said, you know what? We also want to mix it up a little bit. It's always fun to throw in something new, right? Oh, some people are saying, yep, they've already signed up. Awesome. You want to find a quilt shop that is doing this. And the good news is that these quilt shops can do it online as well. So if you don't live near one, we've got good news for you. You can do it virtually. All right. So what is the project that's different than all the other monthly projects we've always done before? We're doing one big old quilt, and it's a mystery quilt. We're going back to our roots. This is how Kimberbell started, was doing a mystery quilt. We did them as like a block of the week, but we're doing this one as a block of the month. Okay. So every month you're going to get a new block that by the end of the year, you're going to have this really darling quilt. Now, it's a mystery, which means just that. But we've given you a few clues. One, we've shown you what the colors are. We've told you that we're calling it the Wallflower mystery quilt. So if that gives you a hint on what it is, it's a wall hanging, right? And it has to do with flowers. It's a wallflower quilt, right? Debbie says, excited for the change. Thank you, Debbie. Yeah, we are too, because you know what? Why not? Mix it up a bit. Let me show you a poster type thing that shops are getting to hang up in their stores, should they wish to do that. That gives them, it's almost like a puzzle coming together. So it gives them a template. Let's try to find this. I have it here somewhere. It gives them a template at the exact size. It's to scale of what this mystery quilt is going to be. But if you're looking at this and going, well, it's a whole bunch of squares. No, it's not a whole bunch of squares. Those are fabric swatches, so that you can see what fabrics are being used and coloring and such. Now, if you were to look at that poster also in your local quilt shop, you're going to see some other little hints to what the quilt is going to look like. But the other good news is there's a few other things to think about with this mystery quilt. I know mysteries, some of you are like, oh, I'm not sure about a mystery, but I'm telling you, you can't go wrong. It's just going to be fun. You want to be part of it, right? But look at this cute bag that you can also get. We haven't done something like this before, but this is what the embellishment kit comes in. This darling reusable bag. And if this doesn't give you some more hints, I don't know what will. I'm telling you, we're trying to help you feel good about joining a mystery without showing you the mystery. But a bag like that, pretty stinking cute, right? So you're seeing the flowers, you're seeing the butterflies. It's called Wallflower, but all the embellishments that you would need for the whole year come in a project bag like this. Now, the good thing about this is that you're going to get the embellishments in there for the whole year. They're also labeled by the month that that embellishment is used in. Do you see some little crystals in there and some pink glitter? You don't know what it is, but you know you're going to be using crystals and pink glitter during that stitch out. Here, I'm going to go ahead and show you the button pack that comes in it. Look at that. Okay, do you recognize that little worm? He's a little different in color on this quilt, but it also coordinates with the Punch Needle and Bloom project. You see the fun butterflies. All of these have been created exclusively for this project, okay? Let me show you maybe one other embellishment. Okay, you guys, this is April, and it's just some mylar and some tulle. But you're going, okay, well, what technique am I going to learn that month? All of that is included in this bag. And the fun thing is that this bag also serves as the perfect little vessel to carry all of your mystery blocks throughout the year. So as you're doing them each month, you're going to be able to store it in this fun, collectible, reusable bag, right? So that's also fun. Now, the other thing that is included, I mentioned this earlier, the background quilting is included in this mystery. So that's not a separate purchase. That's just part of your purchase when you sign up for with a quilt shop, okay? And then another thing we're giving to you for free, your shop will give this to you, is the first block at no charge. This is a ladybug block, so you can again see kind of the look and feel of what's going to happen with this. And it's got some foam underneath that, so it poofs out. Good stuff, right? So again, you're getting all these little clues without really fully knowing what you're getting into. It's going to be a whole lot of fun. So check it out with your local quilt shop or favorite shop online so that you can get in on the mystery. Okay. Okay. All right, I've got an answer about the digital sale. It's only on digital products, and if you add regularly priced items, it only counts the digital items as part of that total. Okay, so check, we got that answered right there. Okay. Yeah. Okay. So there you go. Just as a reminder, let me show you once again about the digital sale going on today through Monday. You've got some time to shop and add to your wish list or to your cart. But the more you purchase in digital product, the more you're saving on that digital product. That's probably a better way to put it, right? So there you go. And I'm telling you, now's the time to stock up on those background quilting designs or your, just any digital download at regular price you can get will be added to your cart and with those exclusive savings for the next few days. All right. Okay. Well, we are at the end of our hour. So I'm going to wrap it up. And I'm going to do so by wishing you a very, very happy Thanksgiving. I hope it is wonderful wherever you are today, tomorrow, the next day. I know on a personal note that, this time of year can also be very difficult. As much as it can be very happy and memorable and you love, getting together with close family and friends, it can also be very difficult for many people out there who have perhaps lost loved ones or have had some strain in their families. And I want you to know, like, you're being thought about, you're being loved, you're being wished the very best kind of feelings being sent your way right now, because no matter how you're feeling, I know it can be also a happy time as much as it can be a difficult time. And we're all thinking about all of you, no matter what you're experiencing right now. So I wish you the very, very best in the coming days and coming months. Just know that I'm thinking about you, and I know so many others are too. You are loved and appreciated in more ways than you may know. So, and with that, I don't get really serious very much on here. I like to just talk about the fun stuff. But if you know someone who is struggling right now, reach out to them and give them a call, send them a text, put your arm around them and say, I love you, I've got you, and I'm here for you. Just a little thought that popped in my head that I think is important during this time of year. It's important always, but especially during this time of year. I hope you have a wonderful Thanksgiving, everyone. Keep doing what you love and keep experiencing the joy of creativity. Bye-bye.